Ready. We're ready.
Let me see.
Yeah. Can you see?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you can take that down.
Yeah.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. We've decided to do a live podcast. Just in case you're new here, my name's Shayaa of the House of Shayaa, and you know that we have a podcast called Locked In Conversation, Natural Hair Narratives, where I do my people's hair and we just chat. Even though we're looking to use a studio at some point and do some podcasts that way. But today I have got my good sit-string with us, Jamila Brandy, from the Wax and Beauty Room. So at Wax and Beauty Room on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So please jump over there. She's growing her YouTube. She's going up to 1K. Come on, we're on the road to 1K. Let's get her there.
Some shares and likes, guys. Shares and likes.
Shares and likes.
Subscribe.
Yes, 100%. So, just in case you're new here, what we like to do is talk about our hair story. So I've done mine, but Jamila hasn't done hers. So we're going to go into a little bit about her hair story. And what we want to do, Mels, Jamila, is what we want to do is go right back to as far as you can remember.
Okay.
Way back. And what we're going to do is just talk about your journey with your hair, good and bad.
Yeah.
Everything good and bad. And if anything slips in between and you just want to slip it in, just slip it in. Yeah?
Cool.
So, tell us, how did the journey begin?
Well, my hair journey began at secondary school.
At secondary school?
Yeah.
Really? But no, wait. Take me back to when you was small, from the far back as you can remember.
Okay.
Take it back. Draw it back. What
I
can
think
you remember?
the earliest days I can remember about my hair,
Yeah.
I think it was between 3 and 5.
Wow. 3 and 5.
Yeah.
Really?
And I remember having ribbons in my hair all the time, all different colour ribbons to match my outfits. So if I had red on, I had red ribbon, blue ribbons, pink ribbons. And I remember always having my hair in like 2 pom-poms, or 1 pom-pom in the middle and then the ribbon in a bow.
And was your hair natural or pressed?
It was natural.
It was natural. So you had your little afro.
I had my little afro. My mum was not doing the pressing thing. She just kept it natural. We used to braid it.
Yeah.
But I did have it out a lot, like pom-pom style, 1 in the middle, brushed up. And then, my little ribbons.
So that was when you was about 2?
Yeah, well, between 3 and 5.
Oh, 3 and 5. Between 3 and 5.
Yeah, I remember that age gap.
And were you in the UK?
Yeah. I was there in the UK.
Aww.
So in the UK, my mum had lots of hair. I remember my mum having lots of hair at that time. Like her hair was really thick.
Yes.
And it was just, she just had lots of it.
Your mum?
Yeah.
She's still got lots of hair.
Yeah, she has.
She really has. She's got micro locks as well, guys. And when I say her locks are like probably the same length as mine, but they are micro fine locks. They are so small.
And they just keep growing. They just keep growing and growing.
They do. They just actually do. Definitely. So go on then. What else can you remember? Can you remember what you used to be used on your hair?
Well, I know we used to wash it with is it the one beginning with V?
Yep, I know exactly which one, because this has come up so many times before.
What, Vino?
Here we go. Watch out, because there's a song, which isn't the song, but it's a song, and it goes like this: Vosine.
That's it.
Vosine. And the rest is
wash your hair with Vosine, nice and clean.
Vosine.
That was it, Vosine.
That's all we had. Like there was, is it Peas? No,
I just remember using Vosine.
Yeah, I definitely use Vosine.
I don't remember using any other shampoo.
Yeah.
Because I remember the smell and what it looked like. So I remember we used that a lot when I used to wash my hair. hair grease wise,
Yeah.
probably would have been Dax.
Oh, which Dax? Go on. Which colour?
Probably the green one, but
It's
it was
always the green
very,
one.
very, very rare. I would have the burnt charcoal one.
Oh,
And I think that's if I went to somebody else's house and done my hair and it was there, because my mum never used to buy it, but I do remember that smell. It was awful.
it's horrible.
It's that my hair was burnt.
Yeah, it was. I think my mum used that once and didn't want to dash it away and had to finish it until we got back the green bottle of Dax.
Yeah.
Who out there remembers Dax?
Yep.
Who remembers? Let us know. Let us know in the comments. Definitely. Hey, who's this now? Sorry, I can't. We're so close from the phone. Hey, enough love to you too.
Hi.
Sorry, but we're at that age where we probably need glasses.
Okay, yeah, the writing's just too small for my eyes right now. I'm trying to figure it out. Is it?
We will find you and we will holler at you, but we can't see. So your mum used Dax on your hair.
Yeah.
Gosh, that was same with my mum.
Yeah.
On
And
my hair.
I remember later on, obviously they brought out more hair products for quote unquote black people.
Yeah.
But Blue Magic.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Even though we didn't use Blue Magic so much, but yes, I remember Blue Magic.
Yeah, we used Blue Magic. But the Blue Magic days, they were the days when I used to have my own extensions.
Oh.
So my mum was experimenting with me one day. Once she wants to learn how to put extensions in, she used my head as a guinea pig.
Yeah.
I had to go to school. I had to go to school with these guinea pig hair extensions in my hair. Yeah, just did not look good. But yeah, that was my first experience of actually having braids.
What age were you?
Extensions. Probably about 12.
You see, you're so lucky because I never had
13.
braids at those ages there. My mum just about Cane Road, and that was about it. But before we go too far, let's just quickly do a bit more of an intro about you. Tell us a bit about yourself and then we'll come back to your hair story. So tell us a bit more about yourself.
Well, like she said, I'm Jamila Brandy. I am a mother of 4 and a grandmother of 1. Can you believe that?
Can you even... A grandma,
Can you even, like...
Wow.
I'm a grandma. Well, I don't say grandma, I say Jama. That is my name, Jama. Okay?
Jama.
My name's Jamila, so I'm a Jama. I'm a qualified holistic and beauty therapist and have been for over 20 odd years.
So hence, that's where we are now. I've just had my pedicure done. I've still not got any shoes
She had a walk-in all day, guys.
And my feet...
It's called a walk-in all day treatment.
My feet feel brand new.
She's
me.
walking in the air. So this is the Wax and Beauty Room. It was established 2020. Here, this building right here was established 2020.
Yeah.
I don't even know what else to say. What else do you do?
So what else do you do? So you're a consultant.
Yes,
for,
I'm a
go on.
skincare consultant for a company called Unique.
Yeah.
I'm also an independent travel agent as well.
So this is her newest venture. Tell us a bit about that because I know everybody wants to travel.
Yeah, so I started my solo travel adventure just last year, end of last year.
Yeah.
I flew out to Atlanta and Antigua by myself.
Yes.
And I made a decision when I was out there that this year, 2024, is going to be my year for me to do what I want to do. Okay?
Tell them.
I don't care about anybody else. This is about me and what I want to do. Okay, so this opportunity kept coming up. I kept seeing it like, travel agent. I thought, maybe I could be a travel agent. You know, I travel a lot. And I said, throughout this year, I'm going to be traveling a lot. So I already went to Antigua and America. So I'm thinking, I want to go away again.
Yeah.
Let me join this travel business.
Yes.
Book some things and get paid commission for traveling.
Makes sense.
And it makes sense. It get paid for traveling to another country.
And then helping other people to get travel.
Exactly. Helping other people to get travel at a discounted price, low rates, best hotels, best accommodations for good prices. So that's why I joined. I thought, you know what? It's a win-win for me.
Yeah.
It's a win-win. So
and who doesn't like to travel?
Yeah.
Like most people love to travel, even if it's home in the UK. If you're in the UK,
even if you
guys.
go to Cornwall,
Yeah,
you know,
it's still classed as
it's still
traveling a
traveling.
holiday.
You still need to book a hotel. You still need to book accommodation. You know, you still need to, if you go on spa break, you still need to book a spa break. So all those things, car rentals, hotels, accommodation, flights, get commission on all those things.
100%.
All of them. And who doesn't like that?
Who doesn't like it? Like I said to Mela, she triggered a memory in my head when she mentioned AOL. And then I remembered ATOL.
Yeah.
And it took me back to my college days when I studied travel and tourism.
Yep.
And got myself a diploma first. And then after that, a higher national diploma. And I could have gone and done a degree, but I didn't have the time. I needed to go work and bring in the mullah. The mullah. I did do a little bit of work experience in travel agents, you know.
Yeah.
It was so boring.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Oh my goodness,
it looks boring.
it was not for me.
It looks boring.
It really wasn't for me. And I also did some experience in a place called Conference Nottingham, where they used to set up conferences and stuff like that for people and book people in events and things like that. That was very interesting. I got to know a lot of Nottingham because of that. But travel, we all love it in some sense, in some way.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, man, do it. Do your traveling.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, so we've got a phone ringing.
Yeah, we do.
We've got a phone ringing.
I'm not answering it.
Ringing.
Okay.
Send a
Brilliant.
message.
Ringing.
So let's go back to Mela's hair story. Now we know a bit more about her. And what we'll do is we'll put the links to her channel in the description somewhere at some point. So you can go to her YouTube channel. And all her links to everything she does, this business, the travel business, the makeup business, they're all there. They're all in there for you to check out. It's like, what's it called? A link tree.
Yes, link tree.
Yeah, it's on her link tree.
Yeah. So in the link tree, it's got all of my skincare and cosmetic products in there. It's got the link to my online booking system for any treatments for the wax and beauty room. And it's also got all my links for my social media platforms as well.
Hey. So yeah, don't miss out. It's good to try something new if you haven't tried it before. And like we said, if you're into travel, jump on it. So as you can see, we're somewhere different. I've come to see my friend to get my feet done. I'm not in my little place at home either. I'm here. Normally I don't do home visits and do hair elsewhere than from my salon, but it just made sense that when she's doing my foot, I'll do her hair.
Yep.
We could crack on from there. So Mela, let's go back to when you was 5.
Yeah.
And your hair journey.
Okay, so I remember, I think this is a bit older than 5, and I think this is the first time I've ever experienced using any form of heat treatment on my hair.
Oh.
So I think I might have been around 7 or 8-ish or something, and I think we was going to church or something. I can't really remember where we was going, but I remember we was getting dressed up.
Yeah.
And Mum wanted to press out my hair, so she used the hot comb.
Oh yes.
She used the hot comb, and I used to hate the hot comb
because it smelled strong.
And I used to get burnt all the time. If it wasn't on my forehead, it was on my ear. If it wasn't on my ear, it was on the back of my neck.
And then the grease would drop off. That's what one of my customers said. The grease, because that didn't happen to me, but yeah, the grease dropped down.
This hair goes.
Yeah, and burns. I mean, we're talking the 80s here, by the way.
Definitely 80s.
This is the 80s.
The beginning of the 80s.
Yeah, the beginning of the 80s. It's not even that long ago, but so much has changed since then.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So that was my first experience of heat, and heat touching my natural hair. And I knew I didn't really like it, but I liked the desired length it gave me.
Yeah.
I didn't like all the process, but I liked how it looked. I liked the length.
It's always the length. We love long hair.
Yeah.
All young black girls want long hair.
Hence why I started the LOC'D journey, because I was like, this is the only way I'm going to get the length. My hair has never been this long.
We're going to come back to this. We're coming back to this. Let's stick to the program. So, go on, it was pressed.
Yes, it was pressed. And what I didn't like was, obviously, my hair was quite thick, so any piece of moisture shrunk back up again. It's like the heat and the moisture just, yeah, it just shrunk in my hair, just humidified it. Hi. So yeah, so that was a downfall to having my hair pressed. I didn't really press it that often, to be fair.
Did you not? No. So it wasn't always pressed?
No.
Was it mainly for special occasions?
Special occasions, yeah.
So church?
So not all the time for church, but
okay,
you know, it was just the odd occasions. Not even special occasions, it was just the odd occasions where I would have it done.
Yeah.
And then when did I lose my natural hair? Because that's what I lost.
Oh, you lost it.
My natural hair.
How old were you?
Probably in my early teens.
Oh my gosh.
So just turning 11, 12-ish.
Yeah.
Got my hair permed.
Oh, a perm.
I got it permed.
A relaxer or a curly perm?
I got a curly perm.
A curly perm.
I got a curly perm.
Oh wow.
And they were the lick in the 80s.
They were the lick. That's what I wanted, a curly perm.
We didn't have enough information about how damaging these things were to our hair, to our skin, to our bloodstream. We just didn't have the information. But anyway, we done it anyway. So I got my little jerry curl, as I used to call it. Yeah, I used to love it, jerry curl.
Yeah. I always wanted a jerry curl. My brother had one.
You didn't have one?
I didn't have one. But I went to the hairdressers to get one. And the hairdresser thought, my mum said, relaxer.
Oh, so you got the opposite.
I got the opposite. I ended up with a relaxer. I wanted a jerry curl.
So that's how your hair got damaged.
I wanted curly hair, yes.
My hair got damaged from the jerry curl. Yours got damaged from the relaxer.
Bone straight, you know, and just flat.
Your hair was long though when you was younger.
It was long, but it wasn't like how I wanted it. It weren't full and curly and big like my mum's friend Janet. Oh dear. Anyway.
Yeah, so that was my curly perm, but because I'm a Leo, you know, I'm just a bit vain. I'm sorry, but I can't help it.
I'm also a Leo.
Yeah.
I'm also a Leo.
Leo's
guys.
in the house. Any Leo's in the house, put a comment if you're Leo.
Yes, comment if you're a Leo.
Yeah, so being the vain Leo that I was then,
yes.
I wanted my hair to look nice all the time. So obviously
did.
I'm spraying it with all these different chemicals, with all these different things. And gradually, over the time, my hair started to drop out.
So it didn't drop out straight away?
Nope.
Did you notice anything different while she was at the hairdresser? Okay, it's curly now. But
yes.
Did you notice it was broke? Did it smell a certain way?
No, it smelled...
What was it?
It smelled very permy, like...
Burn.
No, I wouldn't say burn, but I could smell different products that just wasn't like to my normal smell. But I just knew that it didn't smell burnt, but I knew that the products were not good. Yeah.
And was that something you chose to have? You actually wanted the jerry curl?
Yeah,
Is that what you said?
Yeah.
I did. Okay.
Yeah, I did. I chose to have it.
My
mum, I don't think my mum really wanted me to have it, but I wanted to have it, and I think because my mum probably my hair was a bit off, so it just saved her from doing my hair as well.
Yes.
And then that way she knew I could manage it myself.
Yes.
So
I get it. It's easier life for mum.
Yeah, definitely.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So you had your jerry curl, and over the time it started to fall out. My goodness, how long did it take to fall out? So it was over processed.
Yes, I believe it was over processed. Yeah, over processed.
Just gonna lower you.
And then the hairdressers wasn't too far from my house.
Oh, okay.
So anytime I walked by, being the vain little girl that I was, walking by, she was like, "Oh, come let me print up your hair for you. Come let me spray it up for you. Curl it up." Oh, I'm like, "Oh yeah, okay." Sitting in the salon chair, it's like
happy,
jolly, because I'm gonna get my hair all sprayed up, moisturized, and curled again.
Oh wow!
But little did I know, each time she was doing that, it was damaging my hair each time. So yeah, gradually over, I don't even know, probably over the year. I didn't have the jerry curl for that long because obviously the hair started to break and started to get damaged. Wow. Hence why then my mum started with the extensions, practicing extensions.
Of course, it makes sense.
Because my hair was damaged.
Do you know, there's been a couple of my customers who have not lived in Nottingham the whole time. They've lived lived out of town. I've done their podcasts already, and they've said they've got to Nottingham and can't find a good hairdresser.
Yeah.
And now you see, obviously, you've said how your hair was damaged from chemical damage, and also mine had the wrong relaxer on. It didn't damage. Obviously, it did because it was straightened, but I still had all my hair. But it wasn't what I asked for.
Yeah.
So I wonder if it's all playing in line with the outer towners coming in and can't find anyone to do the hair and having to go back out of town. If that was you, can you let us know? Were you someone who had to leave your own town to go and get your hair done? Because it's looking like people made mistakes. Don't get me wrong, I do know of some good hairdressers in Nottingham.
Yeah.
And they're still doing their thing now. Well, not just me. I mean, the people before me. There's people before me who are really, really, really good. Because they do all the perms and everything. I don't do that. I just specialise in natural hair and hair locking. And just empowering you for your being proud of who you are with what you've got naturally. I'm not saying you're not proud of who you are, what you got naturally with relaxed or permed hair. That's just my whole ethos, supernatural.
Yeah.
If you've got relaxed or perm hair and you still love yourself good, I know some people do struggle a little bit in that sense, but yeah. Anyway, so your hair unfortunately broke off and you had extensions put in.
Yeah.
And you were the guinea pig.
I was.
Aww.
I was.
So how did they look? So we used to call them singles.
Yeah, singles.
Back in the day, it wasn't extensions and it wasn't box braids.
Yeah, it was just singles.
It was
single
just
plaits.
singles.
It was just single
Yes.
plaits. Yeah, Mum got better over time.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. She got better over time.
She tried. She didn't want you to look rough.
Yeah, she got better over time. Yeah, so I had singles extensions in for a very long time. Probably almost throughout my secondary school days.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, off and on. So obviously you give your hair a break, you have it in for a couple of weeks, take it out, wash it,
Yes.
leave it, put it back in again, so on and so on. But I did not like my natural hair them days there. I didn't
You
like
didn't
my
like
natural,
it?
No.
Oh, no, why not?
Because of all the damage that was caused.
Oh, of course.
And obviously it's not growing how I want it to grow. It's like the growth was stumped, and it was like, I don't know, I couldn't work with it, I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Until then it was like, late teenage days, and then you find gel in it and hairpiece.
What year are we talking? Come on.
Probably about 1993.
So we're the 90s. We're in shell suits.
Yeah, we're in
shell suits, aren't we?
Click suits.
Click suits, shell suits.
Dr. Martens.
Trainers with great big tongues in them.
Air pump. Put your
that
tongue.
is it.
Reebok
That
pumps.
is it. If you were lucky to get them. Because
I was lucky.
I wasn't. I did not have them. I think I had a pair, but it weren't real ones.
And the LA gear with the twist at the side.
I didn't even have them. I wasn't that up to the time. Only with technology. I was one of the first to have a Sega Mega Drive.
My son, I bought him his first game console, and that was a Sega. Yeah, and it was Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see. Anything else, clothes-wise, I wasn't, not trendy stuff. If it was like, Mum would buy me like dresses and pretty things and stuff like that, but not really the trendy stuff.
I had my dad, so he would make some little bits and bobs for me.
You see.
So my dad would make the little click suits and little piece of cord there with a little piece of flat material here and red there and black there. And
yeah, I know exactly what. The only time I'd get that is if I went to see my dad in London and he'd take me to Brixton.
Yeah.
And then I can use my little pocket money that me get from my nana, my granddad and my mum to go buy these style clothes. You know what I mean? Apart from that, my mum weren't buying it. Nah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so brought in the hair gel and piece days.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can remember that gel, that really dark brown
black
gel.
one.
Yeah, it was almost dark brown.
Yeah, I know which one. Did you use to flake? Yeah, what was it called?
I don't know, but I can remember. And we used to use jam. Can you remember jam
Yes,
as well?
man, Missy loves some jam.
Used to bang the sides, go boing,
Boing.
boing,
Yeah,
boing.
yeah. I love that. That's the now edge control.
Yeah, that is the edge control gel.
Now. That was the edge control.
That was your. Do you
in the 90s?
Do you look at edge control and
we
your
used
little
to have
finger
all
wave?
that. It's because it's come back round, guys. It's come back round. We did all that in the 90s, and it's back again.
Yep.
I could definitely do that, and because my hair was straight, I could do that wavy thing that's going on.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, flipping hell.
I know.
Them days.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So obviously.
Yeah.
So just before we got to those straightened days, I had to have my hair straight, so I started to relax my hair.
So was it? So did you grow out the curly perm first?
Yes. So obviously, from when I started secondary school, I grew up the curly perm because I had plaits in every so often, which
sorry.
which then grew out the perm and stuff. And then I think I was about maybe 14, 15-ish.
14, 15?
Yeah, and then that's when I relaxed my hair. I relaxed my hair, and that's when the gel started to come.
Yeah.
Fake weave at the top.
Oh my.
Sewn in the middle.
Yeah,
those were those days.
So wait. See, you relaxed after me because I was 9.
Otherwise, I probably would have had a relaxer first if I never went for the Jerry curl.
Yeah, definitely. I begged for mine, you know.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have no choice because my hair was so thick and so tufty that it just couldn't.
Tufty?
Yeah, at the time, if you think about how my mental mind was at the time, that's how I thought about my hair. It was so thick and so tufty that I couldn't do anything with it.
And all she needed was a little bit of water, a little bit of oil, a little bit of magic
and
water.
I didn't even know
got
that.
the label on, and it would have just softened it a bit so she could comb it out.
Now, if people would have educated us back in the day,
well,
then maybe I would have been able to do that. But because I didn't have no education about how to look after my own natural hair.
It's, you know what, it's like the signs of the times, you know, because one minute we're all natural, the next minute we're doing something else, and we're doing something, and it's like you forget how to take care of it naturally, when these times in the 60s we were rocking afros. So we clearly knew how to look after the afro. What happened when it got to the 80s and 90s?
We got westernized. We got
again
we've
already been here. We keep regressing.
Yeah,
we
it's
keep
like
doing the
you can't go
regression.
to it with your natural hair. It's too big. You need it straight.
Oh my gosh. They've only just allowed kids in schools in Jamaica. When I was in the Jamaica September, kids with locks weren't allowed to have the locks out. They had to go to school with a tom on. You know, the hat?
Yeah.
The tom. They call it tom. We just call it hat.
Yeah.
Bonnet. the bonnet. But now they don't have to anymore. Like, come on. We're in 2024. School's not far from here. If a black boy had hair in cane row, they're trying to say that it's gang culture.
Yeah.
It's culture, yes, but not gang culture.
Yes.
All these struggles that are put in place for us to just live our everyday life just makes no sense to me.
I agree.
No sense whatsoever. Because everybody else can go to school or work with their hair just out.
Yeah, and some of them don't even comb their hair on that day. They just go to work, just go.
Do you remember Boris Johnson in the lockdown? How his hair was?
It's like, he didn't even comb it.
But that's a problem if we're going to go with our hair out, because we can't see the board. This Sally can't see the board. Can you not have your hair like that? Oh, come on.
Ridiculous.
I know, but anyway, let's not digress. Carry on, Mills.
Where did I get to?
So you had your relaxer when you were 15.
So I had my relaxer. And that's when I then continued to just keep relaxing my hair. And I think I had it, all the way up until I actually cut it out.
Is that when I cut it out?
Yeah.
Did I cut it in the salon?
Yeah.
Yes. So that we're talking 2007.
Yes.
Because that's when
2007.
I opened my salon.
So from 1993-ish, 94, all the way to 2007, I had relaxed hair.
Oh my gosh.
Relaxed hair. Broke off, grew back. Broke off, grew back. Cut it short, put extensions back in. You know, I went through lots of different processes with my hair.
Yeah.
Having it short, then growing it back out, putting extensions back in.
All sorts.
And then just not having no relaxer at all.
You see. So you'd think I'd know all this, right? Okay, so we went to the same primary school. Let me tell you a bit about me and Jamila. We went to the same primary school. We used to see each other at primary school, and then after that, it's blank until I was pregnant with my eldest daughter, Jordan, and she was pregnant with her eldest son, Terrell. So we were both 18, 19. So we went from about 10, 11, probably seeing each other sometimes on road, but not really seeing each other if you really check it.
Not really interacting, or really, we was friends at school, but we wasn't really friends out of school like that.
No,
and I think that's because even though we was able to go bottom sides, top sides, or then kind of different sides of Radford, I didn't really go down to bottom sides of Radford where you lived,
and I didn't go to top sides of Radford where Mella lived. We just didn't. It was just segregated for whatever reason. I don't even know why.
I don't know why.
I just didn't go that side at all.
I think the closest to you actually I went was Cobden Street.
Oh yes.
But I was never alone. I always went with somebody.
You see, crazy, isn't it? So we booked up then, and when Jordan was 1, I invited Mella to Jordan's first birthday party.
Yeah,
her and Terrell, and they came
because we didn't live too far from each other.
No, so I was a bit close to Topsides now.
Yeah.
And
I lived
literally,
at Topsides.
and Mella lived at Topsides.
Well, middle sides.
My mum was still in bottom sides, but I was further up, still in Radford.
Yeah.
The notorious Radford that they used to talk about when it comes to Nottingham.
You get me.
Yeah, we're from Radford. And you know what? It was a nice little community.
It really was.
I
enjoyed growing up in Radford.
Yeah, me too.
I enjoyed playing out. I enjoyed it, man. I enjoyed my childhood. I would say I did have a very, very good childhood.
Me too.
Very good childhood.
I did, I must admit. Really good. Really good. Yeah. So then, after that, we didn't see each other again. For years and years and years.
So Jordan and Terrell must have been at least 6, 7. Wait. Let me think.
Yeah.
When did I got my salon in 2007.
So this is how that happened.
So
I saw you at Angela's house.
Yes.
Did you nip round to Angela? So you must have nipped round to Angela's house.
I did, yeah. So Angela was my neighbour, and Angela was also her friend.
Yes.
But I didn't know that Angela was her friend.
No, she didn't.
So I nipped round to Angela's house. I think I was giving Angela my new price list.
You must have been doing I can't even remember. Go on.
And Shayaa was there, and yes, it must have been on price list because I was saying I'm opening my salon.
Oh yeah,
and then you was asking about, I'm looking to open the salon.
That is it. Because
and I was
it was the same time.
Yeah, and I was like, there's a shop on the corner of where my salon is empty.
Yes, so she gave me the heads up.
Yeah.
So she told me about that. So I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. You're setting up a business like now. She was opening it.
Yeah.
I was looking for a premises.
Yeah.
Because I just got my grant from Prince's Trust.
So did I.
So we were just old enough for that because you have to be below
under 30.
Under 30, that's it.
I think I was like 28.
I think I was
20 something. Nearly
20,
30.
We were 28, 29.
I was nearly 30. I know that for a fact.
We just got in, put it that way.
Yeah.
We just got it. And now I still wish I had asked for more money. Because there was a girl who was in the whole meeting as well. You know when you have to do that presentation thing?
Yes.
And she asked for like $5,000 and I only asked for 2.
Yeah, I think I only asked for 2 as well.
I wish I had asked for more.
But in a way, we got what we got. And, and to be fair, I do still have a couple of things from starting my first business.
Yeah, I do as well.
My massage bed is one of them.
You see?
I've had that since 2007. And
crazy,
it's
isn't
still
it?
handling quite well. But yeah.
So that's how we ended up. So I nipped round and asked the landlord about the shop.
Yeah.
And he said they're moving out in however many days or weeks. There's a baby spider there. Days or weeks. I can take it. So I was like, we're going to be shop neighbours.
And if you watch the previous video, then you'll see we're talking about our first Christmas work do.
Yes,
when we didn't have no staff, just one person in one person.
But it was just us. Oh my goodness, that was the days.
It really was.
That really was the days. It was good. And then obviously we quickly spoke about it in the other video. Anyway.
So then you opened your shop.
Yes, I opened mine.
So now Shai's on this whole natural hair journey.
Yeah.
I've still got relaxed hair.
Yeah.
Still having extensions in because I also want to grow out the relaxer.
Yes, you were having extensions in the curly one.
Yes, that's
curly
right.
Braids.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, you were. All the time, actually.
Yeah, all the time, because I
all
knew
the time.
my hair was so damaged from the relaxer that I needed to do something. And the only way that I thought I'm going to be able to do it is if I put extensions in. I didn't want the straight box braids because obviously I've been there, done that from when I was younger.
Yeah.
So I thought curly. So
yeah.
I always had a little curl.
Always. And then one day you went to hairdressers. I remember this.
Yeah.
And then you come in, you was chatting. He says, "Oh yeah, I just got a treatment." And I was like, "Mills, I could have just done that for you."
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh yeah."
Yeah, because I'm like, yeah, but you don't.
My hair's relaxed.
Yeah, but you don't do that.
And it's like, a treatment.
And it's like, oh yeah.
It'll be all natural, hot oil treatment
Yeah.
or herbal treatment or a rinse or something natural. Anyway, something nice.
Yeah.
So she was like, "Oh yeah." And then I used to give her the sweet talk.
Yeah. She used to always convince me, "You should get that, you should do that, you should have that, you should have lots. So I'm in this side, like that, have lots. Blah, blah, blah." And I'm sitting there thinking, I don't want locks.
No, but we started with Afro first.
Yeah, no. I was like, I don't want locks. Let's start with braids.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
K-row, we started to K-row my hair. Yeah.
Yes, that was it.
Different hairstyle, twist up there, just down there.
Little pattern and
little
all
pattern
them
and
thing
all
there,
there,
tiny
yeah.
bump with-
Tiny bumps.
With pretty parting.
Yeah.
Boy, all them things there, and it was just growing.
Yes, it was. And
It
that, you
was
know,
growing.
I think at that time there, that was the best time for my hair.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've grown as a person.
Yeah.
I'm eating different things.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking differently.
Listen, the
You
knowledge
know.
that we used to drop
Yeah.
in that salon. If you know, you know.
Mhm. So, you know, all those things, I think they have a very big factor on how your body produces stuff.
Oh yeah. 100%.
So, eating, mental state of mind, all them things. It just,
everything.
yeah. So my hair then started to come in its own natural form
And it was
after the
thick.
relaxer's growing out. And then I just made the decision. I said, Shay,
Bam.
cut out the relaxer. Are you
I
sure? She
will-
was like, are you sure? And I'm like, no, I'm not sure. Don't cut it. It's going to be too short.
Listen, I say, are you sure? Obviously, just to be sure, but I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I know it's the right thing to do, but I have to have your confirmation that you really are ready, because I don't want you to
100%.
spin around and say,
You cut my hair.
"Oh my hair."
You cut my
Listen,
hair.
because that's happened so many times, so many times. So you got the big chop.
Yeah, I got the big chop, and I think
That
my
was
hair.
2007 or 8.
2008.
2008.
I think my hair must have been about this long,
It was. I remember it.
and I was like, my hair's short. What am I gonna do with my hair now? So what am I gonna do? But you know what? Having that chopping all those dead ends off, because I was like, can't we just leave these little longer pieces? And she was like, no, it's not gonna look good. You need to cut them off.
It's
I'm like,
coming
"Oh."
off. It was like a renewal.
Oh my days, 100%.
It really was.
100% renewed. It's
Yeah.
like a whole rebirth of my hair.
Yes.
And you know, this is the result of it now. Like, this is the whole rebirth of my hair.
Look how amazing these are. She's got the Shayaa microfine locks.
Yeah.
And trust
First
me,
one in Nottingham to have a man.
she actually was the first one to have them, and they actually should be about dying. But she's been scissor happy since she's had them. I used to think there was little ants on the floor. When me look, it's sat in the chair, you know, like this, trimming. I just like to encourage it a bit.
To the
And move it around.
Just a little.
Just trimming it all the time. But do you know what? It really does look good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a full head of locks.
I'm telling you, making that decision in that chair, in the red chairs,
in the red chairs.
in salon,
that is right.
in salon at Vindes,
Natural
at
Vindes.
Vindes.
That's what it was called back in the day.
Sitting
Natural
there.
Vindes.
Natural Vindes.
Yeah.
Cutting off that, it was the best decision I made for my hair. Very best decision. Best decision I made mentally for myself too as well.
Yeah.
Because I don't know where I would be right now if my hair was still relaxed.
Do you know what? Everything for a reason and a season.
Yeah.
Because to say that we went through a time when we didn't see each other at all, but we listen, I've got a school photo, a class photo when, what year was it? 1983.
1983 or something.
Something
it was
like
either
that.
83 or 88.
And you know who's in it? Nomella.
Yeah.
Jamela is sat across the way, not even far.
Yeah.
I swear you're next to me.
Yeah.
But why is it that we can't remember that?
Yeah.
That day, I remember taking the photo.
Yeah.
But Mel is in a different class to me.
But I think that what they used to do
Is
them
mix
days.
up the classes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
And you know, because most schools have now got two class ones, 2 class twos.
Yeah, that is true.
So I think the kind of mixed up hours with people in the similar age, because the classes weren't even that big.
They weren't big.
Our school was quite a cute little school.
It really was, and it was very diverse.
Very diverse. Mellors Primary School crew. If you went to Mellors Primary School,
yes,
drop a Mellors.
Mellors Primary School in Radford with Mrs. Tip Lady.
Mrs. Tip Lady.
And Miss Gatty with the electric
and what was it? Mr. Parkinson.
Mr. Parkinson. She didn't really have an electric batty. Let me take it back.
But we used to say that all the time.
Her name was Miss Gatty.
Miss Gatty with the electric batty.
That's kids for you. Oh my gosh, some of the days we used to come out with. Them school days, them days I used to have plat in a plat in a plat.
Oh my gosh.
Doo-doo ones, big ones.
Plat in a plat in a plat. I remember seeing you with plat in a plat in a plat.
Yeah, all the time. That was the main thing.
I used to have 2 cane rows and then...
Yeah, you did.
And then
it was always 2 cane rows
going back.
But it's similar styles, they are, you know. It's just that mine was plat and a plat and yours was
That's because your one called cane row.
I know.
So she was like plat and a plat and a plat and a plat.
And she couldn't really manage my hair, to be fair. Because it was thick. It was thick. So thick. So today, this is where we're at now.
Yeah.
She's fully locked
2024, and I have adult locks, and I have had these locks senior
now.
Senior locks. I've had my locks now since 2012.
Yes, it's a good time. 12 years.
Yeah, 2012.
That's a very long time.
And there was about this short when I started.
So if you wanted to give someone some advice on deciding what to do with their hair, or if they're having trouble, maybe they're not having trouble, but if you wanted to give somebody some advice on your personal perspective, your own journey, what would that be?
I would say think about it very hard. If this is the route you want to go down, if you want to go down the lock route, think about it very hard, because it's a very patient thing. You need to have patience when it comes to locks. If you're a person that likes to change your hairstyles every once in a while, then really consider if locks is for you, because the process of starting the locks, the process of maintaining, and the process of it forming is a process.
It is, and it takes consistency. Yeah. It's not overnight.
No, definitely not overnight. So I would say if that's what you're looking to do, then do it. I'm telling you, it's the best feeling that you could have for yourself and for your hair. Trust me, it is just the best.
And what would you say you should use on the hair?
I was being a bit naughty and I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do all the time. But guys, water, butter and oil, you just can't go wrong.
So she's talking about the trilogy.
Yeah, the trilogy.
The trilogy.
1, 2, 3.
Three of me with the trilogy. 3 of me. This is number 3.
Hey.
This is the lock oil. Hey.
So I would definitely recommend.
We've got no label, but this is magic water.
Recommend that you do that if you've got lots or even natural hair.
Yes.
3 products. That's all you need. Just make sure you maintain, look after it, keep it hydrated, keep it moisturized.
And when I say it, how it's gonna grow.
Yeah, the growth.
It's gonna grow quick and fast.
Obviously,
quick and
I'm not into the
fast.
growing. That's why I just like
She
to
trims
just chuck it down.
hers. She trims hers. But as well as that, though, we need to take care of our health.
Yes.
Is another thing.
That's a big
Definitely.
thing. That's a big thing, because whatever you put in is whatever comes out.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're eating rubbish, your hair's going to be rubbish. Your hair follicles are going to be rubbish. Everything's going to be rubbish. So
if you're lacking minerals,
if you're lacking in
vitamins,
stuff, iron,
it comes
minerals,
out in the hair.
vitamin D,
Iron.
everything.
That's affected mine.
Everything.
I'm telling you now. Get on it, look after
medication,
it.
all different kind of things. So even if you're on
Oh my
medication,
gosh.
still try to eat good, drink good.
100%. and read the side effects.
Read the side effects, definitely, because people just brush past the side effects.
All the time.
Read the small print.
100%.
One of them could be hair loss, and you don't even know.
You see?
But yeah.
And on that note, I need to say thank you for watching. If you're on the replay, you've been watching Shy from the House of Shayaa and Jamela
from the Wax and Beauty Room.
And we're now in Locked in Conversation Natural Hair Narratives podcast.
Yay!
Remember, we're on road to 1K. Thank you, subscribers, for 676 subscribers. Remember to like, share, and comment. And this one here is on her way to 1K. Road to 1K. Subscribe to her Wax and Beauty Room. We've got so much to give.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.